Welcome to Yog Thermal Guru. In today's video, we'll understand a very important concept. Why RTD is called a resistance temperature detector and who introduced this term in the history of temperature measurement. What does RTD mean? RTD stands for Resistance Temperature Detector, a sensor that measures temperature based on the change in electrical resistance of its element. Why resistance? RTDs use materials like platinum, nickel, or copper, whose resistance changes predictably with temperature. When temperature rises, resistance increases. When temperature falls, resistance decreases. Why temperature? RTDs are built specifically to measure temperature in industrial environments such as pharma, power plants, food processing, and chemical industries. Why detector? The word detector fits perfectly because the RTD detects temperature changes and converts them into an electrical signal. Who founded the concept of RTD? Now let's talk about the history. The concept behind RTDs was first developed by Sir Hugh Longbourn Callendar, a British physicist. In 1887, Callendar introduced the first accurate platinum resistance thermometer, which later evolved into what we know today as the RTD. Later, scientists and companies, especially Siemens, in the early 1900s standardized the platinum sensor design PT100, PT1000. That is how the term resistance temperature detector RTD became widely used in industrial instrumentation. Callendar is considered the father of the modern resistance thermometer. Putting it all together, so the name breaks down like this. Resistance, the sensor works by measuring resistance. Temperature, the purpose is to measure temperature. Detector, because it detects temperature changes electrically. This is why the name perfectly describes how the device works. Why not call it a thermometer? RTD is more than a thermometer. A thermometer shows temperature, but an RTD converts temperature into an electrical signal for PLCs, transmitters, DCS systems, and industrial controllers. Summary to summarize, RTD is called a resistance temperature detector because it detects temperature using resistance changes. And the concept was first introduced by Sir Hugh Longbourn Callendar in the late 1800s, later refined by industrial companies. Hope this video helped you understand the full meaning and history behind RTDs. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Yog Thermal Guru. Thanks for watching.